Once again, we welcome in Mike Ham from Greetings from the Garden State. And Mike, before we get started today, a little behind the scenes stuff here. So each week I reach out to Mike and we talk about what we want to do for the segment Greeting from Let's take two. Mike Ham joining us again from Greetings from the Garden State here on Jersey Magazine, and a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here. Each week, Mike and I talk about what we're going to do and what Mike is going to be featuring in the coming week. And Mike, you emailed me Creatures of Chrome with an Instagram link, and I'm thinking chrome on old vintage cars,
Sure. That's
chrome bumpers, things
a
like
great
that, right?
thought.
And I'm like, wow, this is really cool. And I remember we had a 1954 Chevy when I was a kid. The chrome bumpers were unbelievable. Well, it's chrome and it might be unbelievable, but it's not cars you're talking
Yeah.
about this
I'm sure
week.
that was that jumped into your face a little bit when you clicked that Instagram link. But no, Creatures of Chrome is actually really incredible. Like they do a really great job with the show. But it is pole dancers. So it's two girls, two women, Kim and Taylor, who started this together a year ago. So they started doing the show at Salty's Beach Bar about a year ago, and it's really kind of taken on a life of its own. They do a show every month, the last Tuesday of every month at Salty's. And the show that I went to, the day that we recorded, they ran a show, and I think they had like 150 people come out. It was really impressive, and the stuff that they're able to do, I I didn't even know the human body can do some of those things, like upside down, like doing splits on the ceiling and flips and all sorts of stuff. It's honestly crazy. It's so cool.
Yeah, if your experience with pole dancing has been just what you've seen on television, on,
Sure.
a regular
Yeah, the
network
Bada
TV
Bing.
show.
It's not quite the Bada Bing, you know?
Exactly. That was my thought. And I, like you, Mike, as I'm watching the videos on that site, I'm thinking, I had no idea how athletic you have to be in order to be able to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. And they this started out of a studio that Taylor owns called Bada Bling Fitness in Colts Neck, and essentially it's a fitness class. So you go, and I mean that's kind of become like a thing now for all sorts of people. They go, you practice on there because the amount of like upper body, lower body strength, flexibility, body awareness, really too, that you need to have actually do something like that is something that I've never had in my entire life. And I played college sports and all that. But yeah, I mean, they started that and eventually they started taking some of their, taking it to the stage and then started this show at Salty's. They do stuff at the Asbury Park Tattoo Fest. They've done stuff at House of Independence. They've done stuff, all over the place. So it's really impressive, just like the physicality of it and what they're able to do. And like it's an art form, but you're using your body as the art essentially.
And it appears to be heavily choreographed to whatever music happens to be playing.
Yeah, so they essentially every show that they do. So the one that they did was the Rock and Chrome Hall of Fame. So each dancer selected a song from a band that's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which was cool. And one of them even they had a live guitar player, and I forget the name, I forget the song off the top of my head. Kim did it. It's gonna bother me that I'm gonna forget the name of the song, but you have to go to the show to actually see what they're doing. But they had a live guitar player and a live singer singing the song as she did her act. But essentially, like you get as a performer, you get 3 minutes, you do your thing, and it's all based off that song. So basically, they put together this whole performance off of the song. And one of the things they're also trying to do is bring it to some live music venues. Like that's like their next goal for Creatures of Chrome is to go to like concerts and different things and kind of do a performance off of live music. So kind of have an idea of what they're going to do, but almost like let the music move through you, so to speak.
And there's a show coming up in September at Salty's Beach Bar that will be centered around the music that you hear on Tony Hawk's uh, what is it? Pro
Pro
Power,
Skater.
Pro
Pro
Pro Skater, yes.
Pro Skater, yeah.
Which is
A
some pretty cool
legendary video
music.
game, of course.
Yeah, you've got
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine, the Ramones, Bouncing Souls, Papa Roach, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It almost
Yeah.
sounds like the DHA playlist.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, I mean, that's definitely the vein of what it's all about, but they do the thought and the care that it takes to put on one of these shows, and just kind of like I got there to record with them at about 4:30, and I think the show started at 8:30. So I had a lot of time to just kind of sit and chill and like watch them put the pole up and get the stage ready and the seats and have, Blaze out there, and he was kind of the MC, doing their thing. And they just did such a great job kind of putting it all together. And then the people that showed up for the show, you can tell are part of a community, and like everyone knew everybody, everyone was having a great time, saying hello, hugging. It was just really cool to see. And then, obviously the music brings everybody together, so they can all kind of get behind that for sure.
And you can check it out this week on greetingsfromthegarden.state.com. Looking forward to it. Mike, thanks as always for your time.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it.